This is a very simple question from time, speed, distance. I am going to solve the same question using 4 methods. The first method, I am going to use the basic formula of time, speed, distance. The next one, I am going to solve the same question using the logic. The third one, I am going to solve the same question using the ratios. And finally, I am going to solve this question using percentages. Okay, listen carefully till end of the video, then you can understand how to find out the answer for these kind of questions in split seconds. The first one, the formula method. Everyone knows the speed equal to distance divided by time, or distance divided by speed is equal to time taken t. This is only one formula in time, speed and distance. A man leaves his home and walks at the rate of 12 km per hour, reaching the railway station 10 minutes after the train had departed. If instead of he had walked at the rate of 15 km per hour, he would have reached the station 10 minutes before the train's departure. The distance in kilometer from his home to the railway station is, okay, here the datas are given, right? You can form two equations and two unknowns, then easily you can find out the distance. Okay, the distance is not given, the speed is given initially 12 km per hour. What's the time taken? Time taken is 10 minutes after. That means usual time taken t means this should be t plus 10 minutes. And don't make the simple mistakes here. In this one it's given 12 km per hour, but here time is given in minutes, so you need to divide by 60 to make this as r. Okay, the next is given distance divided by speed is 15 km per hour. Put 15 here, then he reached the station 10 minutes before. That means usual time taken t means this should be t minus 10 by 60. Two equations, two unknowns, 1 and 2, right? Equation 1 minus 2, that will give you d by 12 minus d by 15 is equal to tt gets cancelled. So this is 10, this is 10. So 20 divided by 60. So once you solve this one, you get d as 20. D is equal to 20. Answer for this question is 20 kilometer. This is based on the formula. Next, I am going to solve this same question using the logic. Okay, already we have gone through the question. Even if he walks 12 km per hour or 15 km per hour, distance never change. The home to railway station never change. Am I right? Now I am going to assume the distance as 60. Why I assume 60? The simple reason, the speed is 12 km per hour. Here the speed is 15 km per hour. I have taken the LCM of 12 and 15. Now I am going to explain you how to find out the answer for the question using the logic. What's the logic here? Even if you walk 12 km per hour or 10 km per hour, there is no change in the distance. Now, if he walks at the rate of 12 km per hour, if he walks at the rate of 12 km per hour, he will take how many hours? 5 hours to reach the station, right? Okay, next one, if he walks at the rate of 15 km per hour, how much time he will take? 4 hours, right? What's time difference here? The time difference is 1 hour, right? We have chosen the distance is 60 km. We got the time difference is 1 hour. As per the question, the time is, what's the time difference? Time difference is this one 10 minutes late, this one 10 minutes earlier. What's the total time difference? Total time difference is 20 minutes. So we assume 60 km as a distance, so that's why time difference is 60 minutes. I have written 1 hour as 60 minutes. As per the question, the time difference is 20 minutes. Then what's the original distance? That's very simple. 60 minutes means 60 kilometer. 20 minutes means the total distance should be 20 kilometer. If you understand this logic, try to solve the questions using the same logic. Otherwise, use the previous method, the formula method. Okay. Next I'm going to solve the same question using ratio method. The first case and second case, the ratio of the first one, the speed 1 and speed 2. What's the ratio? Ratio is the first time 12 km per hour, second one 15 km per hour. Or we can say S1 is to S2 is equal to 4 is to 5 speed ratio. The speed ratio is 4 is to 5 means the time ratio T1 is T2 is equal to 5 is to 4. Okay. Time ratio is 5 is to 4 means one is 5x, the other one is 4x. Next, what's the time difference given? The time difference is here 10 minutes late, 10 minutes early, 20 minutes is the time difference. So 5x minus 4x is equal to 20. What is x? X equal to 100 minutes. In this case, we got 100 minutes. So this is 100 minutes. This one, T1 equal to 100 minutes. What's the S1 speed? 12 km per hour. Okay. In 100 minutes, how much distance? This one using this speed, how much kilometer he can travel? Okay. So 12 into 100 means 100 divided by 60. 0 gets cancelled. This is 2 times. So the answer is 20 kilometer. Have you understood? This is based on ratio. Okay. Next I am going to solve the same question using percentages. In the first case, the speed is 12 km per hour. Right? Next, the second case, 12 km in the first case. Now I am going to solve the same question using percentages. In the first case, he goes at 12 km per hour. In the second case, he goes at the rate of 15 km per hour. How much speed increased? How much percentage speed increased? 12 to 15. 12 to 15 means 3 increase out of 12. That means 25% speed is increased, right? If the speed is increased by 25%, then time will be decreased by some percentages when distance is constant. Am I right? The reason is speed into time equal to distance. When the speed is increased by some percentage, then definitely time will decrease by some percentage when the distance is constant. Using this method, you can find out the answer easily. Instead of 25%, I am going to write 1 by 4. If the speed is increased by 1 by 4, then time will be decreased by 1 by 5. The method is called 1 by x, 1 by x plus 1. If the speed is increased by 1 by x, then time will be decreased by 1 by x plus 1 when the distance is constant. Okay. Now the time is decreased by 1 by 5, right? Okay. The time difference is 1 by 5 or the difference is 1 by 5. 1 by 5th of the time is how many minutes? 20 minutes. I already explained you why it is 20 minutes. Okay. What's the original time taken? Original time taken is 100 minutes. Okay. Original time taken is 100 minutes and we know original speed. Original speed is 12 km per hour. 100 minutes. So 12 into 100 divided by 60, that gives you 20 kilometer. So answer for this question is 20 kilometer using percentage method. This is called percentage method. Okay, the same question I explained to you using formula, using logic, using ratio and using percentages.